Hello everybody, my name's Artendris, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time we did a few confidant things. We got our doctor up to 5, so we now have new things to buy, and I think there's a couple sporadic levels here or there that we got last time too. I think we got rank 5 with Igor last time too, that gave us super stock if I remember correctly, but that could have been the episode prior. But, the confidant stuff wasn't the main important stuff that happens. Because we got found out. So, obviously Makoto has been following us for a while. She knows something's up with us. She's been trying to find dirt on us about the Phantom Thieves and whatnot. And apparently she somehow got a recording of Ryuji shouting out loud that we wouldn't need to do what we do as Phantom Thieves if adults weren't or role models or whatever. I don't quite remember exactly what Ryuji said, but he was definitely talking way too loud, and she got a recording of it. So now, she confronted us, and we have to meet her up on the school roof tomorrow, because she wants to see our justice firsthand. And depending on how it goes, we're either in either in extra trouble, or maybe she'll turn her mind around. I don't know. But, yeah, a bit of trouble there. Anyways, before we actually get to that event, we can actually do Akechi's first confidant rank up. So we're going to be doing that. Hey, Amamiya-kun. Good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it? This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Akechi.
What do you want to do?
I'm curious if I'd be able to get more if I had a justice persona, like that thing that pops up every once in a while. Sure, we'll hang out with him. I think his rank 2 is actually pretty decent. Like, it gives us affinity information on enemies for free. I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried you'd turn me down. Well then, let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. See you in a little bit, Morgana.
That is good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. You always seem pretty busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now, let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? What is... oh, we're gonna lose big time. Oh, also, what was that diamond setup we're playing with? I've never seen that before. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Not bad. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Interesting. Okay, this game's looking a little bit more equal footing right now. Ooh, a bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Let's see. Is it literally the one stripe and then the rest are solids on the board right now? Nice! Not bad. Everything's ready on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? I'll go shoot very carefully, or I'll go for a power shot. Interesting. I like pool. It's been so long since I've actually played pool, though. We used to have a pretty nice pool table, but we ended up moving, and we didn't really have a new spot for it, and we kind of got lost. Which I'm still a little sad about. But anyway, shoot very carefully, I guess. Well, let's see your skills. And... Aww. Aww. There wasn't enough force. It didn't even reach the pocket. Ah. And I win. Huh? Did we sink the 8-ball in accident and lose that way? Is that what happened here? There's no other balls on the table. How do you win by sinking your one? That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies. Break ace. Are we getting sharked? Is something the matter? I was not paying attention to his hands. I was paying attention to the words. Did he shake us left-handed and then shoot right-handed? I think he is. He's shooting right-handed. You used your right hand. Huh?
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right, this one's my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Calling all out against a junior just seems a bit gauche. But I confess you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. Maybe I'll be a detective. No holding back next time. I see a lot. No holding back, or I see a lot. No holding back next time.
That sounds lovely.
Interesting. It's a nice idea. I'd like to try a match where I don't have to hold anything back. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. I can sense Akechi's appreciation. Sleuthing Instinct. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. That could be really good.
All right.
And Arcana Burst as usual. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye, then.
Well, see you. I think so far Akechi's might be the one of the confidants I'm most interested in going all the way through. Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometime. Oops. Sure. Yes, thanks. I'm honored. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See you. See you around, Akechi. Oh? Want some cash? I've got a job you could do. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves forum? People said that when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? June 14th.
Hey!
Hey, it's you. Morning, going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. You were like a journalist or something like that we saw first outside Madarame's house, if I remember correctly. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko, oh yeah, works around the clock, you know. Well, you work hard on your studies. I love what she gave her name and then still is just woman with camera. Ba-dum-bum-bum. And here we
I
go.
was thinking you might not show.
Well, I don't think we had much choice now, did we?
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Okay.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
She wants us to go after the guy who's been blackmailing students and shaking them down or whatever.
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
We're interested.
It appears that their victims include some of our students. No! They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
You've got us interested. We were here because you were forcing us, but now we have a reason to be here.
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation. That's where you want us to start?
Yeah. We're gonna need more than that. We need a
You should
name.
be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice? Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty. Give us the details. Yeah. This will probably get us in trouble. This is just like pleading that's probably not going to work. And sure, give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
I mean, it is a serious situation.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have.
Really not a lot, is it? We need to go to Shibuya and find a mafia boss and find his name somehow.
You have 2 weeks.
Oh, there's our deadline.
Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
Well, we've got some tracking of info to do.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
Let's go. Oh, flash forward.
Student council president from Chujin Academy?
Wait, if we're keeping some of this specifically vague, why would we give that part up?
Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
I'm sorry, you want the truth.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Okay, so we have 2 weeks to find our mafia boss.
So mad.
The mafia.
Can we really do this?
Seems like none of us are happy with it, but we gotta do it, I think.
We have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
I mean, it sounds like this is a pretty big target who's ruining a lot of lives. He's kind of right up our alley.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us.
But this is an evil man who is known to be evil.
However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Oh, right. That might make people believe in us.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
This is our chance. Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Yeah. We have a few targets and mementos, but those are gonna have to wait.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana.
You got it.
Figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info.
Okay, gang. We got our target. We just need the info. So let's find the clues we
I'll
need.
get in touch with you guys later.
Phantom Thieves disperse.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
Oh, what is it, Yusuke? What's up?
Well, it's...
Oh, are we finally getting your confidant rank?
I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Oh, sure. Oh yeah, this is definitely his confidant thing.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here.
And it means that the Phantom Thieves are going to make this a home base.
I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
Oh, what's the matter, Yusuke? Calm down, Yusuke. What's the matter?
Believe me, I am attempting to withhold my anxiety as much as possible. But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade.
Okay.
Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
Okay, so after everything that happened with Madarame, you're in a bit of an artist block, I suppose?
Are you aware that I'm attending Kosei on an art scholarship?
I am.
Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head?
So you've lost sight of why you're an artist in the first place? Seems
Worldly
like?
desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful.
So you feel like you've lost sight of why you're an artist, and now you're just creating art for the sake of keeping your scholarship and keeping going to school. But like, that same drive for beauty isn't what's driving you anymore.
I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, An elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But, if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand.
Okay, so is Yusuke's confidant thing going to be this huge philosophical debate then? What constitutes beauty? How does the heart create beauty? And how do you create a heart that can create beauty?
To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Maybe when I have the time. No. I'd be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful.
Of course. You are both a Phantom Thief and my friend, so I'll help out however I can.
At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches. I
Well...
look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Oh, that's not the confidant. I walked Yusuke to the station. That wasn't the confidant thing itself, but...
Rain, huh?
I guess leading up to what will be the confidant. I hate the rain. It always brings me down. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Lita of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Lita-kun? Wait, no, that's probably an I, isn't it? Aida? Aida-kun from our class? I mean, it looks like a lowercase L, so I'm assuming it's an uppercase I, and but I haven't yet to see what an uppercase L looks like on this, but I'm assuming it would be like a normal L, so... Aida-kun of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Aida-kun from our class? Oh wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it on? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah. I don't mind giving it a try. Although, I've rarely talked to Aida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Arden. Leave it to me. Thanks. That's a huge help. I'm open for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it! I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave this Aida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, On. You're both missing the point! Is it true that Aida guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Yeah, get intel on the Mafia. I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you ever given it any thought? What is justice to you? It's about helping people. I see, that's one way to look at it, but you only perceive what is on the very surface. The boy who was featured in that TV discussion is still in high school. Akechi, was it? He was well-spoken and skilled in the art of debate, almost as good as I was at that age. I'll be going home then. What is on TV? Up next, we discuss looming dangers approaching our city. A team of reporters followed a police investigator who is on the Mafia case. What was clear is that there is little the police can do.
Now then.
Even the police are having a hard time. We can't let our guard down. Let's go check on our plant real quick. It hasn't needed watering or feeding in a few days. Yep, there we go. Sure, we'll give it the mega fertilizer, why not?
Oh.
You're gonna use that one? You must really care about this plant. Oh, yay! So many kindness points.
Yes!
That should do it for a while. Okay. Can we actually head out anywheres? Yes, we can. Cool. Nothing. Ketchy's not in Kichijoji right now, so I guess we don't really have anything to do. We can get kindness up, we can get knowledge up, we can go do Big Bang Challenge and hopefully get some guts points. We still need those. What is our closest things? I should reflect. No idea on knowledge. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to charm, somewhat close to proficiency. No idea on guts, somewhat close to kindness. Okay, we have points for all of them, but like, not much. We can go to the batting cages and try to get proficiency. I mean, we're going to need proficiency in order to actually complete the next Big Bang Challenge, so we could do that. Or let's head to... Oh, not the underground mall. Why did it cycle back up? Fine, I'll just run from here, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong area. No, I'm not gonna run from here. Where is the Velvet Room? Are the twins waiting outside to go somewheres right now? Doesn't look like it. And I don't think I have a reason to actually go see them right now.
When's the rain gonna let up?
Huh. Is there anything in the arcade yet? Nope. That place continues to exist for some reason. There's a few places that just sort of exist for some reason right now. Big Bang Challenge, I guess? I do need guts points. Take the challenge. 500 yen. Sure, why not? It's not like it really costs us that much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've already tried this challenge and failed it, so I'm not going to really read too much into it. All this meat makes sense for a challenge of such cosmic proportions. I don't think you have the luxury of enjoying the taste. Don't you? Just swallow.
Oh, man.
It didn't work you out. You had a ton of energy at the start, though. I guess it'll take quite a bit more courage to tackle this challenge. I need more proficiency, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay, so just go to, like, the, batting ranges for a few days that we don't have anything else to do. Cat, no. Yeah, just a few more guts points. That will do for now. Come on, we should head home. I'm full just from watching you. No, don't climb on my keyboard. Wednesday the 15th. Oh, do we have a book? We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Aha, the alluring dancer. We're gonna have to head to the library to return this. Even when facing death, her soul was free.
Wow.
It wasn't just her looks, but her way of life was also very beautiful. This was about Carmen.
Oh.
Then you finished reading The Alluring Dancer. The great beauty Carmen lived for love and passion. I suppose life without freedom is pointless. Well, I don't know if I could live exactly like she did, but you learned a lot, didn't you? Yeah, 3 charm points. We're still head-turning, but that will be a decent chunk. We're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Cat, no. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job, but then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or students' council press will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. Bum, bum, bum. I'm a shapeshifter. That Aida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything. Let's go. Lunchtime.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Then do something, you worthless piece of junk.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
You gave her like 3 days. She's had like no time one to resolve it. Plus she's a student.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down.
If we don't deal with this principal at some point in this game, I will be mad.
From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at the convenience store, and they told me they don't take foreign currency. What I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Amamiya. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government?
Both. Huh. Is this a Japan-specific question that will have a different answer than the U.S.? I mean, in the U.S. it's both. The U.S. Mint carries both. I'm assuming the government also deals with both currency forms in Japan? Huh? Huh? Paper bills aren't dealt with by the government in Japan? Interesting. Coins?
This is it. Exactly.
That's right. Paper bills are printed by the bank and coins are issued by the government.
Is that true? Is that really true?
Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since.
Interesting. I didn't know that part. I believe the U.S. Mint still deals with both dollars and coins themselves personally. So I would assume that would have been the same, but I guess not. Well, he actually knew that. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change.
Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Doing that voice for him hurts my throat a bit, but it feels deserved.
Hey,
Hey, I see Lady Ann's going to talk to Aida. You're gonna back her up, right? Could I just leave and not worry about it? And no, I can't. Oh, cool. Okay. But I do have to go hunt them down. Oh, they're literally right in front of me. Never mind, I don't have to hunt them very far.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
I guess Ida, I guess, not Aida.
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is...
this is going south fast.
Yeah, Lady Ann isn't the greatest actress in the world.
Oh, Francois!
Francois, huh?
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 My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
If this works...
Come on, don't talk like that.
I swear if this works.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you?
Rumors?
Oh, I've heard the rumors. Whoops.
Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
Well, we've got another name to track down.
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady Ann and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Let's go. Wee.
Do you have a
Oh,
minute?
hey, Mishima.
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
What's the word on Ida? Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him.
Oh, my hand's falling asleep.
I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Thanks, Mishima, for the info.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Can I just go to the library real quick before actually hunting him down? Sure. I think I'm probably going to have to go... Oh, hey, Makoto. I think we're probably going to have to go to the reporter if I would have to guess. But maybe he'll be hiding in here somewheres. Wee. Oh, no, I want to return a book. Dang it. Hey, Makoto. What's wrong? It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin.
By the way,
Anyway, how is the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. Do you have any more info?
well,
You mean about the bulletin? Sorry, but there's nothing I can say to you right now.
actually,
Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Okay, so... let's go speak to the reporter. Which, she's over here. Amamiya-kun, is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? The student council is on edge. Hurry up, did we have anything you want to ask? Know anything about the mafia? I heard the mugging, scams, prostitution, and drugs are making them tons of money. Most of the victims have been high schoolers, leading our school to warn its students out as well. But nobody actually knows how they operate. Even the police are completely lost. Anything about the victims here? The principal asked for us to come forward with any information we might have, right? I heard someone did come to the student council saying they were being threatened. I don't want to assume this of you, but you don't have anything to do with that, right? No, of course not. We're actually trying to help them. Ida? Ida-kun from your class? I have heard he's a serious student. Although he has seemed a little down lately. I wonder what happened. And finally, any info on Nishima? Nishima-kun, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Really? Really? Of course it's at the library. Because I ran into the library to try to change out a book and was told no, and then I go speak to her instead, and she tells me to go to the library. Of course.
Nishiyama? That's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What happened to Ida?
Ida? How do you know about that? Are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Give me more details.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
This totally doesn't sound shady at all. What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
What happened after that?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
It's a start
man
at
on
least.
Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
It seems like a good starting point at least. Have you found anything out, Arden? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street. And your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope.
Okay, so we're either transferring information used to blackmail someone, or we're helping launder money. Probably.
Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Fraud, prostitution, drugs. I mean, I suppose there could be drugs in the envelopes, but I'm assuming probably fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Drugs?
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them.
I mean, that would be a more clear crime that they're being forced to commit, because if you're just delivering an envelope of money, you don't necessarily know where the money's coming from. But if you're carrying drugs to and from places, you're going to be in more trouble.
It definitely fits with a small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishima? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job is apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street. In broad daylight, even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty.
Well, we know what we gotta do.
Come on.
What we gotta look into.
We'll ask Ida directly.
Well, let me change out my book. I don't want to sit down and read. I just want to give over a book and get a new one. Rude. Stairs are over here. Whee! Which is our classroom again? It's 2D. The one that's all lit up. I'm running in the halls. No one can stop me. Oh, I'm stuck in the desks. There we go.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
And I think that's
He's
enough.
still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Yeah. Tell us the truth, Ida. Mamma mia.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishima told me everything.
You did?
Bum, bum, bum.
Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Lead the way.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
It's not exactly normal when you're trafficking drugs.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened? Did you accept the money? Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh?
Yeah. You did it one time thinking you were just delivering something for someone, and then they, I'm assuming, told you what was in there? And from there you were forced to continue doing it?
They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff?
Really? So they gave you money to make sure that you were definitely on the hook for it. And then you're just like, okay, now give us all that money back and then some, or else we're going to tell everyone you're a drug trafficker.
Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
No. Never. I want to help.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over. That's where they told me about it. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street.
Accidentally clicked there. That's where they told me about it.
I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Don't worry, Ida. We'll take care of it. How'd it go? Did Ann's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Arden? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits, too. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. Getting rain not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Auden? Let's do this tomorrow. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we'll have some new intel. We have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asked us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight, and we can come up with a plan. No, I need to go to the library! Dang it. Thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you.
I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register's gonna run dry at this rate.
You have to find them tomorrow. We have to find them for tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now.
Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss.
You talked to Ida and Nishima over at Central Street, right?
Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go?
Morgana, I choose you! Leave it to me. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. I don't stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment.
I have no objections. We'll leave this to you, Arden. Tricking people and using that is blackmail. These jerks are true cowards.
It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in this city.
Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, gang.
On Discovery Town Detectives, we talk about Seaside Park, which is popular among young people. Relaxing at the park is nice, and the view from the Ferris wheel is really something.
Yes, the Ferris wheel is really popular among couples. I'd love to ride it with a cute girl someday. Cool, who's on I am? Calories for you, master? Okay, we got that. Oh, Kami's rank can go up, nothing with EYE, or whatever. So, next time we'll call the payphone and do all that. But it's probably a good place to end off. We're going to go into, like, big events tomorrow. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.